My name is Marindi. I'm part of the ICT team at the Kenya Film Commission.
Hi guys, my name is Nyakel. I work at the CEO's office as I offer support to the CEO's office by ensuring that every daily activities are going smoothly by being a point of contact with the CEO and the stakeholders, supporting him in his role as well, just as an assistant. And I am happy to be at KFC. Nimeongea sana, nafaa mniambie cut. Okay, I love being at KFC and I love my job.
My name is Sandra Mugambi. I am in corporate communication at the Kenya Film Commission. I work at the corporate communications department.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Afandi. I work in corporate communications.
My name is Collins Koech. Yeah, I'm an intern here at KFC under the liaison department. Yes.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Martha Wangwe. I work in HR department.
My name is Grace Njeri Kago. Working for Kenya Film Commission as the acting marketing manager and also acting production and liaison manager.
Hi guys, my name is Stanley Mungatu. I'm the marketing officer at the commission.
Yeah, I am Dr. Moses Owino, Manager Strategy and Planning at Kenya Film Commission. Yes. Jessica Akinyi. That is a marvelous colleague. One thing I know with Jessica is her dedication towards getting details. And so this is what I love about her, because then she goes and gives you all the details of items you require, and especially in the field of liaison, where I work with her very often in terms of getting what's happening, for example, films produced. So she's dedicated, she's very good and pays attention to details, and to me that is what I really love about her.
Kwa majina naitwa Jacqueline Mumbua. Tangu nikuja hapa vile tunilijuana na Jessica, niliona ni mzuri, amekaribisha watu vizuri, ako na roho poa, anapenda watu na ako na roho safi, sio mbaya.
Back in 2021, Jessica was under screening, like film archives and screening. So she was the custodian in the resource center. She could always wake up early to open the resource center for accessibility, and also stay late to ensure she's the last person to leave the office. So I remember in 2021, I wanted to access the resource center, and I didn't know her name, and I approached another staff, Lydia, who told me what her name was. And I remember coming to her at the reception, and I was like, Jessica, could you kindly open for me the resource? And then she was like, who told you my name? How do you know me? And I was like, I was told by another staff. I had to explain myself. So that was my first interaction ever with Jessica.
I met Jessica in 2025. When I first met Jessica, she was a very vibrant colleague, very welcoming, very professional. She's the kind of colleagues that are always ready to help. In my nature of work as a communications department, we have very many inquiries, we have very many people coming to seek clarity or questions concerning our what we do at the Kenya Film Commission. And Jessica was one of the people who was very thorough with assisting our stakeholders and very thorough in always wanting to offer help.
I met Jess back in 2018 when I was just under 30 at KFC, and Jess is the life of the party. She is fun to be around. She has a vibe that draws you. Once you talk to her, there's just this joy that you get. I remember this one time, she called me up and she told me, we have an event at the commission and I know you like to go to dinners. So just dress up and come. And I felt really special because not everyone else was invited, and we had a good time. We ate, we interacted, we networked, and at the end of it all, I got to make friends. I got to expand my social circles, and I felt really loved and seen by her. So that was really one memorable time I had with Jess.
Hey, when Jessie came in, I was at the reception. I've been working in the customer service department for 10 years now. And yes, and I am the one who welcomed her. And because being in the customer service department doesn't mean that you just sit at the reception. At least for KFC, we don't just sit at the reception, but you are involved in all other activities in the commission. So when she came in, we used to work together. Not really on a daily basis, but from time to time you will meet, you will collaborate throughout activities. You have to work as a team because I'm not just a receptionist but a communicator in the corporate communications department. So we need to come together as departments for the objectives of the commission to work together. So she was a quick learner, I would say, a quick learner, plugged into the film industry very fast. Also because when someone comes into the commission, you are joining the film industry and sometimes you've never worked for any other film industry any other time. Whether you are coming in as a marketer or you're coming in as a communicator or any other thing. But you need to come in and blend with the film industry, the creative industry in general. And I would say that she blended in so well. She blended in so fast. And over the years, she's been growing. I love the kind of person she's become. I love the growth, the officer. She's growing now in liaison department. I love the professionalism and how she does things, how she handles customers, our clients, the external clients, how she relates with other officers within the commission, and how she carries herself. I love everything about it, and it's something that we all need to learn from her. Not just also the job part, but the way she carries out herself and the way she blends into every other department. Yes.
Another memory I have with Jess is we share common interests. She's a dancer. I love dancing a lot. And my form of fitness is in dancing and doing Zumba. So this time I saw her post classes that she has on a regular basis on her WhatsApp, and I got interested and I asked her, where can I get these lessons? How can I sign up? And she plugged me. She told me what she does, and I've seen her journey from when she began and how she is now. You can tell that she's been putting in the work and it has worked for her. So that's really something that I would recommend, and big up to her, because she's shown me that it's possible for you to be fit and still do what you love.
It was early this year, I think around March, around Hapo, yes, when I first joined KFC. What can I say about Jessica? What can I say? Okay, so I can say she's a good person, a team player, a leader. Yeah, that's all I can say about her. Her impact on my time here, I can say generally it's been positive. I've learned a lot from her. I've also challenged myself to try and learn from her and try to emulate, and just say emulate her achievements and what she's already doing and what she usually does. Yes.
Okay, so I've known Jessica for more than 5 years. I met her first when she came to the commission as a temporary staff and was attached to my department actually. So she was working in the film archives and documentation department. Later, we have been doing a lot with her before even she moved to the other department, production and liaison. And we have done projects like Kalasha together. We have managed the Film Archives department together. We have done My Kenya, My Story together. All festivals we've been doing together, the screen culture. We managed to even come with a new project together, the school outreach program, which she was at the key in the coming up with that project. So I've known Jessica as, let me say, she's someone who sticks to policies. Once you decide that you're doing this, you can't divert her. She adheres to the policy. Unlike Maraga, she has charisma. She's a vibe. She loves dancing a lot. She has really changed us in terms of the dancing at the commission. You see those motivational things we do on Fridays. She's very active in such. Also, when it comes to the industry, she has that customer focus, where she'll do her job to the last bit of it. Once you give her some work to do, she'll make sure that she does it to the last bit. Yani, anasaidia sana when it comes to the industry, the linkages and all of that. So that is, as far as Jessica is, I can say she's a vibe.
Okay, my first time to meet Jessica, I came here as a Tachi 2020, and he was a cashew. Yeah, so we didn't interact so much with Jessica because I was just here for 3 months and then I left. So last year, 2024, that's when I came here as a cashew, and so many times we used to interact with Jessica, but in her department, though we were not that close, because I was not attached in her department, so we only met maybe once, twice. So I didn't know what she was doing much, but the time I came to work with Jessica, there was a time we were assigned for activity, and we came to team up with her. I was working close with her, and from that time, during that activity, I think I learned a lot from Jessica. She's that kind of a person who does her work with a lot of, she's very keen with her work, what she's doing. Another thing, she will make her work presentable, and I came to learn that Jessica, she will go an extra mile, even if it's spending a lot of time finishing her work, to make sure that the deadline are met.
I met Jessica in mid-2022 when we are just new at the commission. She taught me how to use the printer, and what I can say about Jessica is that she's a hard-working colleague. She likes to meet deadlines. She's timely. She will deliver, and actually I can say she's a good judge. When you go to the judging of the film submission, Jessica, I can say she's the best judge. If not the best, she's the best. On the social life, I can say that Jessica is a person who likes to take pictures. She loves adventure, and actually she loves dancing. She's a good dancer. Once you view the statuses of Jessica, utaona akienda hizo zumba. She's a good dancer.
Fun fact, one thing you don't know about Jess is a very good dancer. Jess, she can dance, she has moves, and she's flexible. She's a very good dancer, and she's very supportive even when we do our dances, our challenges. She's the kind of person who will see you filming and correct you and tell you, Apple, shoot heavy, shoot like this, and also give you creative ideas. You might come up with a concept. When you go to shoot, we change the concept completely, because when I'm shooting with Jessica as my colleague, she will just give me insights on what to do best and how to do it. Yes, she's a good dancer. You should see her dance.
She likes dancing. Yeah.
anapenda kucheka Jessica, sio mtu wa kukasirika Jessica.
Jessica, at first you will see that she's very serious, so you will fear to approach her. But the moment you learn about Jessica, Jessica is okay, fine. She's serious with her work, but when it comes to maybe like friendship, she accommodates everyone in her activity. I think at first you will fear to approach her, but she's not kind that a guy artist who is not approachable. Yes.
So Jessica, first of all, she's a dancer, a perfect one. Amekuwa akitufunza so many dances. Salsa tumejua through her. Salsa. She's a dancer. Actually, beyond her being in the film industry, ako pia kwa dancing industry. She has been performing elsewhere. I know her beyond KFC. She's also a gym person. Yeye ni yule mtu atakustrike uende kwa gym and everything. She does it like every evening. The thing I know about Jessica, simu na yeye wanakuanga hivi. Huwezi mpata kwa simu anytime. So Jessica ni the kind of person ukimcall utampata, but I know she'll call back. Sana sana in the evening, after work, she's the person, sijui yeye na simu anaambia nanga nini. So hiyo ni kitu hata tumeshindwa kumchange. Yeye na simu hawako, si marafiki. So you can't get her on phone ati immediately. You have to call, then she has to call back at some point. So that is Jessica for you.
Fun fact about Jessie, she's a choreographer. She loves dancing salsa. Sana sana. She loves salsa. She's a great editor, something that many people maybe do not know. She's an amazing editor. She's an amazing graphics designer. Yes, and the memories that we have together. Aside from the times we've sat on same desk executing KFC activities, one big memory that I have with her is a time when we had a sat down on the first day of this year when we reported back to work in January, and we sat for like 2 to 3 hours, just two of us, and we walked through our personal journeys together, and she encouraged me a lot, especially in my career and growth in my education. So she has impacted me a lot. Even if right now, as I grow in my career and as I pursue my further studies, I would say that when I pursue my next, after what I am doing currently, when I get to my next, she has a hand in it, because she greatly encouraged me, and I know that is something that she doesn't know, but she greatly impacted me in January, first day when we reported back to work.
Fun facts about Jessica, I'll just name a few. One, she loves the color black and green. Whenever you see her dressed in black, that's a very beautiful day for Jessica. And whenever you see her dressed in green, just know it's gonna be a good day. And one thing she taught me is if you win early the day in the morning, if you win your day early in the morning, it's gonna be a good day. She said you win early, then it's gonna be a good day. So one thing, me and Jessica, I call her Madam Jess, and she calls me a winner. And there's this Jessica effect whenever you are with her. It is like she gives you a positive vibes. Me and her, we call each other winners, and this has really impacted us on positivity. Like we count the small blessings, we call them wins. And whenever she accomplishes something, she says she has won, and she compliments all my winnings as I compliment her winnings. And to me, she's a winner. Yeah. Another fact about Jessica is she holds a medal for running 21 kilometers. That's a half a marathon for Stanchart. And also she's an award winner for dancing salsa, and among many others that I cannot remember at the moment. She's a fun person to be with, always a positive person, and also professional. And like she balances those two in very seamless way.
Rolling.
My favorite moment with Jess is when we are shooting TikToks. I don't want to shout, Jess is scared, but Jessica out here is very serious when we are working as colleagues, very professional, very serious. But when it comes to shooting TikToks, she's very vibrant, very fun, very joyous, very easy. And I really appreciate that. She's been a really big support to us as communications and to me as Sandy.
Jess, thank you so much for being relatable. You are super relatable. It makes it easy for newbies like me, who was a newbie in 2018, to seamlessly, just join in the commission and execute my work. Thank you for being the vibe. Thank you for being that big sister to me as well. I pray that I hope and pray that you will continuously be like this in every space that you enter. You will bring joy, you will bring life, and you will continuously impact lives wherever you go. You're a blessing, and I love you.
My message to Jessica is that, Jessica, you are a good person, a good colleague, and whatever is remaining is toka kwa soko.
Jessica, my message to you: you're hardworking, you're doing well for the industry, but there's something I've really been telling you. Tafuta bwana.
You need to continue being diligent as you are doing, and ensure that you push yourself, because you are able to climb up the skies. And the sky is not the limit for you, I know. So continue doing your work and ensure that you pay attention to details as you have always done. Nice. Continue, girl.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Shout out to your mom and dad for making you. Standing ovation, they did a great job raising you. When I create, you're my muse. The kind of smile that makes the news. Can't nobody throw shade on your name in these streets. Triple threat, you a boss, you a bank, you a beast. You make it easy to choose. You got a mean touch, I can't refuse.